Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Let's deconstruct Final Fantasy X whilst on an exercise bike. What's the story? Well, we're in Macalania Woods and I can't really remember what, if anything, we've done since then. I think we kind of passed on a lot of butterfly antics. Oh yeah, this one. Or is this where we... I just don't know. So we might be wandering around this area again if we were here last time. I just don't remember. The main reason I'm here is okay. So we can't go past her yet. Right, I see. We have to get somebody's ultimate weapon or something there, probably Yuna's. The main motivation for being here, in fact, actual, is that confusing that? The main reason for being here is to be on the exercise bike, honestly. Unfortunately, I went to the doctor's today, had an appointment about my hands. Active viewers of the channel will know that I have some problems with what appears to be psoriatic arthritis, so lucky me. Yeah, as part of that I had my blood pressure done and like, makes me realise that maybe I need to get up off my fat ass every now and then. Right. Can we do Lulu, actually? And I think... Oh, ice. Very nice. Docker's had a hit. Just steal. Power on and then Yuna could close. We haven't got enough damage to do it like that, so we are actually just going to do it with Valathor. Sorry, that's a long and time consuming way of doing it, but whatever. Yeah, anyway, the blood pressure was very high. Now, why is that? You know, can you guess from watching this channel? I think the main reason is not even the alcohol. It's just the amount of time I spend sat down. But the alcohol obviously doesn't help, and it absolutely is like there's other stuff that occasionally I allude to on the channel. Okay. Cruising Macalania Temple. After I've messed about for a bit. Yeah, there's stressful things that go on in life. And it's it would be nice to think that wasn't the case, but it's the case. Let's have a magic sphere. You've waited for long enough for one, haven't you? So there's your magic sphere. It's just a simple case of following this round. So you're here first. But yeah, anyway, part of the reason the main reason I did things on the bike was because, you know, health reasons, and but I also think it's just it's a good reminder that, you know, even if you are the laziest person in the world who just wants to sit around and play video games, there's always something you can do. Trying to integrate that in. But it would be ridiculous to suggest that I'm not here ever so slightly under a kind of self-inflicted duress. I suppose it's one thing perhaps to be said for being well, kind of vain, really, is that, like, at least if you you know, if having a physique appeals to you within reason, then yeah, you probably get some health benefits from it that I quite frankly just don't. So okay, we have to make one of our few decisions on the run here, and it's what we do with Kamari. Naturally, I mean, he can turn his hand to most things, but if we look at his status, his stats, I mean, we're going to be forcing him either down the magic route, albeit not the magic defense route, or we can take him down some other routes. If we go down the other route, no, don't return to the main menu. Like, Dark Attack, this is obviously Whacker's route out. The other one up here is, whose is that? That is Tidus's, which I think has got haste on, which is quite nice. But other than that, not so much. Nulltide is Yuna's. I don't think we want them going down Yuna's. So yeah, so his is one of the few decision points in the game. There's also the option, it's a bit more expensive, to come down here for, whose is this? Riku's. I don't think any benefit there. It doesn't feel like a great option, but it probably is magic. So that's what we'll do. People who know the details of this more than I may don't stand there. Maybe going, oh, there's better things you could do, and there quite possibly is. But this is the thing that we're going to do. What's that, by the way? Oh, we don't have a level 4, do we? I think the thoughts at this stage, no. Copycat though, that's an interesting one. And we could take him down straight into Mug. Like, he'll get a bit lost if we go there. But we could take him to Mug. We'll get those three. And then we've always got a magic attack. Like, Mug's pretty nice. I think we might do that. Although, having said that, probably won't remember. When we get there. Tidus picks up Slow. That is something I associate as being or think of as being a useful spell in this, but we'll see. been wrong about things before. I think this is this going to take us through the butterfly game again? Because this was not my intent, and I've just come around in a massive circle. Kamari, why don't you try and it is fire, these things that you... No, fire, they take half electric, right, okay. Never mind then, right. My car. Good. Oh shit, I should have used better thunder. No, too far away. Okay, well that wasn't really what I was hoping for. I think we'll go Riku in with the steel. Fish scales, good. Then she gets another go. I think we'll go for another steel, but on the other one. Fine, put them with the others. Can we do Thundara on this one? That's probably a mistake, but... And then we'll get... No, that was not a mistake. Good. Yuna in. To do... I think just regular cure should be fine. Yeah. Might as well try and steal. Prospects were slim, and I think it's Tidus who's going to miss out here, but never mind. You know. Yes, I think we just come around here rather unnecessarily, unfortunately, but at least it's does it at least something? I'm not sure that it does. I think maybe we've just come around here again. No, yes. Right, you... What is it? Nothing, really. Fine, just do that. Cool. Okay, that is fine. It can be kind of... Oh, we didn't just get one after the other. Nice change. We are absolutely definitely going to, like, go to a save point at some point, so not going to worry too much there. Yeah, I've moaned previously about the farming nature of stuff, but whatever. I guess the sooner we get it to mug, the less of a blow it becomes. Because the thing is with them as well that you need like 99 of these things to get the higher level stuff, so it's like we do need them. He's just got a high potion. I don't particularly care about that.
Got you covered.
Say it that. Good.
It's over.
I was not expecting that to be over, but whatever. Baroque sword, put it with the others. Right. Riku. Sorry, this is going to be a carbon copy of the last one. But like, this is the other thing. It must be difficult for you, like watching me play this, because I presume that you're seeing this or watching this rather. Somewhat closer to the last episode than I'm playing it. Time having slowed down. That might start picking up again for me soon. But yeah, as a consequence, and also just the general kind of slow pace of the game means that yeah, there's going to be a degree of repetition. But yeah, like I don't think designing your game in this way, no, not as I wish actually. I think we should go something a bit more circumspect, please. Finally learned to use up on her to cast that. Yeah. Like I really like games that sort of reward your ability to sort of play speedily or perhaps not even speedily, but like intensely. I think that like that's where you, if you can make it so that that's your reward. Really do need to get hitting it earlier in the process. Is Kamari walked? Sure. No, should be that. Don't know why I even swapped out there. Is everyone? Yeah.
You like that?
Like, I think one of the things with Slay the Spire, which I've mentioned before, and sort of playing in the in-between parts, in-between sessions on this, I think that Slay the Spire has got a really nice... I'm not going to do the butterflies again. Yeah, it's got a really nice way of leaning in to danger. Like, I've not phrased that very well because I'm trying to focus on my riding. It rewards aggressive play. like not stupid play or suicidal play, but like it. You know, you have to kind of gamble. You can't sort of like just repetition won't get you over the line. Obviously, you know, that's a roguelike. It's you know, worlds apart in that sense. But I still think that that's a generally good way to design your game for the most part. Is it? No, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit there. Let me sort this. Because I am a big fan of the, you know, the primary the primary RPG system of like, if you're struggling, you should be able to go and level up more. I think that that's okay. I just don't think that like that grinding should be something that you go back to do if you are struggling in the present. Grinding shouldn't be something that you feel like you have to do now so that you're not crippled in the future. I guess like that is the real core of it. And a lot of these things with like the stealing, it's like I just know we're gonna need those things later. Like it's something. I mean, I was going back through and sort of reviewing, because I sometimes do review the old videos and talks just to see if I've changed my position, if there's, you know, anything new that's happened that makes me think, oh no, maybe I need to revisit that topic. And one of the things was like the Infinitix video. I think that like a healthy dose of finesse about these items, I think would be better at this stage, or make them, you know, like I think, yeah, I just don't like it when we're sort of forced to grind because of what is going to happen. So I know it's sort of me just repeating myself over and over, but whatever. This is one of, as I mentioned last time, one of my favourite pieces of music in the entire series. I'm rapidly getting fucking bored with it because we've been stuck here longer than we need to be, and yes, that is on me. But by the same token, let's get Shifty on. I think I might start breezing through those faster fights, to be honest. Oh, 1 second. Is that a... Okay, that can wait. Two friends are at a musical concert. We played with the music. Well, I won't quite say orchestra, but what do you call it? What's the name I'm looking for? Well, anyway, there's they're doing the music from Stardew Valley, which I think is really cool. You know, I may be alone in that. Obviously, The Wind Can Be Still, timeless classic. So yeah, did Kamari get a hit? I can't remember. Did. skills, very nice. So yeah, so that was somebody messaging and saying like they, I think they're doing another one tomorrow. Will I go to that? I don't know. Maybe I will. I kind of wish. I mean, they're a couple, so it, you know, it's clearly a date type thing. Bit of a shame because would have been nicer to have gone with people, but that's the single life. Right. playing Final Fantasy X. Yeah, can you... And then this one. And then you, Thundara, the other one. And let's see what we can get for the others. I think Yuna hasn't had a piece or anything for a while, so maybe we'll get her to heal Kamari. That's an option, or maybe it won't be an option. So I'm just going to knit it. Wacker and Tidus. Still in need. And might as well steal some more fish scales. It's going to be like that. See ya? Nope. No, very much not. Right, could this be curtains for Riku? Ho ho! Skin of her teeth. I think that is everyone. Oh, it might be. Actually, this was maybe not the wisest play, but yeah, yeah. So it's cool that they do that, though. It seems to be a growing thing. These little concerts for video game. It's a recital. Is I think the word I'm looking for. Not like a recital as in like that's the number of musicians, isn't it? The hazard to guess. Right. What? Oh, okay, that starts the... Oh, right, so we should have just run into one of those earlier. Could have avoided all those encounters. Never mind. Could have sworn we'd had this bit. Did we go back? Oh no, we had this bit, and then we, yeah, we saved, and then I took the other path just to see what it was like. Right, okay, fine. So the end is in sight for these woods where we've spent an awful long time. Although I must admit that is on me as well as the game. Yo, but first.
Curse that Rin for taking up a place like this. He'll be rich by tomorrow, all on account of this celebration thing. Hmm? What? You buying something from me?
Of course.
Great. I knew I could count on you, lad.
Alright, what you got? What even is first strike? Ooh, it's not as good as what he's got. It's not as good as what he's got, but that is pretty good. That's better than what she's got. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, no, that's terrible. I suppose that's better. Yeah, why not? No. I'll take a lot of beating to beat that. Really, that is actually better for him, to be honest. But I just find health, and I know it's more of a boon as it spreads further across, but I just, you know, it feels like it's a gain.
Uncle.
What do I mean? It never feels like it's a gain. Like, I feel like you sort of compensate with health. Like if I've got, like say Tides has got 1800 health, and then we give him that, and he's got like just shy of 2000 health. I'm still gonna heal when I get to the same spot. Like oh, okay. Well, I thought this was a safe area. Guess that's me told. You know what? Ooh. You do that. Good. Actually feels like the enemies in this area are less hard than their predecessors in the previous one. But, sorry, aren't.
There. Would you look at this? They always leave me behind. Oh, you want me to scratch you? There. Good boy.
How'd you know what it wanted?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? I think so too.
As you have sex with chocobos, really.
I might just give it a try.
Okay, have a nice time. Oh, so I guess that we can't get past there then. Right, okay, fine. Whatever. I'll try not to forget when I come out. In no particular order.
Yuna's really quiet.
Yes.
Sitting here like this, you really get to thinking.
You do. You do.
Sitting here like...
Okay, what about you?
Can we go now? I'm tired of waiting.
And I'm tired of getting pushed around by old men. You know?
Don't forget to smile, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll try and remember. Smiling.
Right. Keep at it.
Next up we'll go to Kimari.
Temple not far. Why stop here?
Yes.
Temple not.
Very fair point. Waka?
Seriously. A wedding's not supposed to make people feel this bad, huh?
No.
Come on, don't say that.
I say what I want, ever since I was a kid.
Oh, so you're an adult now?
You know it. Anyways,
Hey!
things have sure gotten complicated since Sir Aron joined us.
Yes, I agree.
You think so too?
I've heard Lady Una is to wed Maester Seymour. It is great news. I'd like to congratulate her. But it is a pity. I'd hoped Lady Una would defeat sin and bring the calm to Spear.
Yuna's still gonna journey, even after she's married.
Ah, that is also great news. Her resolve is admirable.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear about Macalania?
No, honestly, no. But yeah, I'm going to say yes to the benefit.
The ice frozen over all through the year. It stays frozen, even on the hottest of days. It is said that the temple's faith is the cause of this fantastic phenomenon.
Yeah, I guess what we'll be picking up.
And that is all for today.
Good.
Anything can happen.
Make sure you're prepared, right?
Good.
There is a saying, hurry up and wait. It means prepare quickly so you're ready for whatever comes next.
Sounds like something an old man would say.
Forgive me.
Okay. Well, that's the best line, but anyway, whatever. Right, first off, let's buy weapons. Okay. Yeah, so we're now at the point where we can get like a set thing and then customize on top of it. Not really going to do that. But the rest is kind of a bit of a throwback, really, because I don't think we use it anymore. Just a callback to earlier days. Right, okay. Well, I guess we move on. Macalania Temple is...
Lady Una, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies for having left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Milady?
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, milady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Well, we must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort you.
We're all with you. Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir!
Oh no!
Oh, yes. Well, just stand there, man. we still have Una with us, or do we get a... Oh, we get a break from Una. Oh, okay. Break sounds rather cruel. Apologies, Una. What I mean to say is that we will not be able to level her up while she's out at the party. Which is obviously a great shame. Kamari. Hello. Do we even need full Thera? No, arguably we could have gone overkill, but
Stand back.
Thank you. Lady Una.
Riku! Tudein dan, a hun we kadrek.
Oh no!
Translation?
He's gonna use an anti-magic field on us!
God bless!
oh, good job I picked magic for Kamari, isn't it? It disables all magic and summoning. Okay, yes, I get the picture. Right, and can we attack Negator? Attack it with items and Whacker's Ball. Right, we might as well get Riku out. Like, what mix? What could we mix? I hate this as well, like as a system, because it's just like when you know what you can use, then it's like, oh, it's great. I'll just use, I don't know, like 2 power spheres or something. But should we just try it? See what happens. Okay. Right, well, that was underwhelming, but whatever.
Lou, cast your spells now.
The thought had occurred to me. I'm gonna go with Thundar, I think. This is only one of them. Might have been in 3 turns. That's worrying. We'll do him in a bit. We could get Thingy to block the Mana Beam. Use the Aeon. Ouch. Ooh, that's a call. Okay, I think we have to do this, which I don't love. I think it's really good. One turn. Right, okay, so we need Riku to come in, to steal. Thank you. And then we need her to come out. So I guess we'll get Aaron in. And then, okay. There it is, that famous sometimes counter-attack. Oh, that's kind of annoying. But whatever, we'll deal with it. Can we actually get Tidus in? Because he can white magic haste her. Now I know you might think, well, why don't you haste Lulu, especially since you're just about to take this person out. We'll find uses. Ixion, Tank Mesaurus. I screwed this up. Never mind. Thought I had an electric attack, but maybe it doesn't. Got that. That was effective. To be honest, I think we just... Oh. 2 turns. 1 turn? Right, well I guess it's the long attack police. Bye bye Ixion. Well, we'll pull this trick a second time with Yuna if we need to. This is like my main purpose for using Aeons, just blocking massive attacks. So Riku, can you, yeah, what are the others? And then we need Lulu, Magic Thundara. Ooh. Right, that's a bit scary. He has got swordplay. Can we just take it out? Nope. Okay. Aaron, what you got for me? I have actually got extra turns, so quite as bad as it seems. Not very good, can I? And let's put the pad down for a while. There's no doubt there'll be some substantial cutscenes to navigate here. Come, my lady.
Riku! Fem dan vidran!
Aistra guardian of Yuna, Wika? Yuna kva, Fafem Kintran, Krak kva.
Tudrek je moha keken.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Al Bhed? Why?
Well,
Because I'm Al Bhed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Al Bhed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Al Bhed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means?
so Jevon, of course.
Because people use machina.
But I suppose that's not the point, is
You
it?
got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Well, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouthed Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know.
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku, will this move?
We're not using that, are we?
Just gets over it.
Sir Aron isn't Al Bhed too, is he?
come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's in Al Bhed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Al Bhed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Al Bhed.
Ha!
Let him go. Give him time to think.
I'm sorry. You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride.
You sure you know how to drive this?
Better than Kamari does.
Oh. Before we get into any of that, let's have a chat. I'm sure this might continue, and there might be about to clarify more things on this. Yeah. When so highly simplistic, like racism, like in this sort of tone of video game, this sort of not quite even PG-13, but like, you know, things for like, you know, older children and sort of like young adolescents and above, you know. I played this when I was in my very early, when I was in my early 20s. So a bit after it came out. Even at the time, I was a little bit like, I'm not really sure on that, and I don't think it gets. Like, I think one of the problems with it, aside from anything else, is the voice acting doesn't help, and also like, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't sort of land terribly well, does it? I'm not saying that you want to have, you know, like really deep, meaningful things. I'm not even saying that this isn't like actually a vastly unreasonable attitude to take. That, you know, some people who you're close to can have views like this, because that happens in the world. Certain, obviously it's easy to say religious, but like it's more about general dogmaticism in the world can make people blind to things even when they know them. I don't feel that it would be quite like this, but then that maybe is a bit more. If Waka was like, no, you're alright, it's all the other Al Bhed who are bad, that feels more sort of like lifelike, but also kind of harder to simplistically correct in terms of a simple narrative that is it's for children and above. There's also the kind of Japanese element to it that, like, I don't know, like, I think I like to think in most Western cultures, if you're in that scenario, if Waka's being such a dick, irrespective of whether you like him or not, if one of your friends is doing that, in that moment you call that out. Whereas in Japan, it's more like, well, let's just, be sort of very calm about it at the time, and then afterwards try and affect change. Anyway, let's have a see.
I hope that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
But it's flippant, though.
Thank you.
What about Riku?
What do you think of Riku?
Me?
No, Riku.
Fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Al Bhed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Al Bhed because of his brother Chapu.
Yes.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by Sin. Killed by my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
Right. My knee is just killing me. I've got to give up.
So no one
Off
really knows
bike.
what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
Right. Sorry, we'll be resuming this in a sec. Just need to get stand down and let's get the old fabled notepad so the glass isn't quite so loud. Right, okay, hello. Mega potion. Is there anything else here? No. Let's go to the sphere grid. Let's move Kamari up to here. Let's do it. It's my level 2, well, I've got 2 of them, but it's one of them. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that you can put there, is there? Nope. Right. Aaron. So the other thing, as I've said before with this, that I'm a big fan of passives rather than actives. Threaten. I mean, part of the thing with all this is like part of using these powers is like you have to sort of identify a need or a use to use them. That's less clear to me in this game than it was in Final Fantasy VII, for instance, where I felt like the power use was more obvious. It's not necessarily like a better or worse thing. This just is what it is. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm phrasing that quite well. I mean, quite well. I'm not phrasing that well to express what I mean. I mean, like the powers themselves in this game are generally much more short-lived. Like, which makes it makes them feel less effective. You have got a thing going around here, and you've got a thing. Oh, it's just down here. Okay, cool. Very good. Yeah. Turns out not that good. In fact, not that good at all. Never mind. Riku. Oh, that's actually a blocked off area, isn't it? That's got an extra MP, that should serve well. Right. What time is it? It's an hour. What could that be? So it's going to be the same letter on both sides, and it's not going to be an N, and it's not going to be an L. Something with. Well, sorry, I'm just trying to think now, like what that could be. It's a little puzzle now. Gang, possibly? Lost my gang would be my guess. What was the first one? Oh, okay, fine. It's cold, isn't it? No. No, I don't know. Who cares? We'll just get out of it. Enough of this fun, we've got to do Macalania Temple. This is a temple that I kind of enjoyed it the first time around, not so much the second, third. Things aren't boding well for the fourth.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Al-Bed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
I decided it on a
That's
whim.
all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
Okay, good. No. You're Waka. Yeah, you're in the way. There I am.
So, Lady Yuna is getting married. You shouldn't kid around about these things.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
Bow chicka bow. Okay. Right, well.
I will be traveling north to tell the people there the wonderful news.
Okay, well, you have a
I
nice
am
time.
in debt wherever they are to hold it.
Yeah, well. Hold this. Right. Mm-hmm. Hey, what are you?
Lord Jisco! A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings. Why would the lady have such a thing?
Probably should have saved.
This may well answer a few questions.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a Maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the Summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I was not wise enough. He has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be alright?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Just get the chest in it.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
Okay. Let's go, but just after this. No one knows what coming. Yeah, you do that. Right. I mean, just all manner of questions, isn't there? I mean, like, like. To be honest, this again comes back to this point with Final Fantasy X. I mean, like, I think it's a fascinating game in terms of the writing, because some of the things it handles, it does really quite well. It does handle some things like really quite nicely, but that just feels to me just so phoned in. And it's this whole thing with this, a sort of like Seymour. There's a lot of characters in the narrative I don't think there's room for all of them. Like, I really feel it could be tightened down. I mean, like, just in this, you know, her.
Is there anything I can do? What has happened? What has happened?
Like, in... Right, weapons, whatever. Doesn't look like it's going to make much difference at all. So... No, right, fine.
Oh, are you? I wonder if... Just like Lady...
You know, that's going to... yeah, I just feel that it's... Like Seymour himself just kind of feels like an afterthought in the plot. And like, you know, one of the other things we talk about a lot on this channel is like, is having sort of like kind of iterative design, like building things and then, you know, sort of expanding on what you've got. But you don't want your players to sort of feel the seams. It should feel like a whole, seamless, integrated experience. Like if we think about something like Knights of the Old Republic, you know, maybe there were far fewer levels. Maybe some of those levels got added to the process quite late, but they feel seamless because of the way they're introduced. But that, to me, like, it's just like it all seems to happen behind sort of closed doors, and sort of behind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it works, honestly. But anyway, we'll go and have a see. Not what he's got to say, but rather what is in this room. See, worth it, doggo. Oh, okay. So yeah, so there we go. Fine. I might just save again just in case. Yeah. Like, there's nothing wrong with having like multiple villains. I think that's like that can be a good thing. I'm not sure about seeing them.
The Vel will hear about this.
Yeah.
Kimahri's up ahead. Go.
Right.
We will protect Yuna from anyone. Even a maester.
This can't be happening.
If he is truly at fault, it must be done.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do one of those stupid friggin' puzzle things. again, on paper, a reasonable idea. In practice, not so much. Oh dear.
Seymour!
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me! Yuna!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
Or rather, he thought you were going to.
Lady Yuna, certainly you knew of these things, did you not? Well then, why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me then. What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour, I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
All right!
Maester Seymour!
So be it.
Yeah, it's just sort of. I mean, I don't know. Maybe to be honest, part of it is. Maybe part of it is just that there's only so many anime fights that you can. Is this worth an overdrive? No, I don't think so. Right. Wait, it wasn't. Who was it I wanted to do this with? Yeah, I think it was her. So protect, I don't think helps here. I think it's just shell, isn't it? Okay, good. Right. Oh, what's the trigger command? Can we... Right. Can you haste yourself first and then trigger maybe next time? Do we get the option to do that? It is a desperately dangerous situation. That doesn't mean I'm not going to rob him blind. Okay, that was not really the dream I was hoping for. Yeah, maybe we'll speak with Seymour.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met.
Oh, my sincerest apologies.
Seymour!
It's just lame. Right, okay. Right, so he's hasted. I can't remember if you can haste multiple people. I think you can. So let's do that. Ooh, okay. Ooh! Yeah, that's awful. Let's get Aaron on the go, and he does have overdrive. So maybe we try and do that. Okay. Shooting star, damages enemy. No, damage all enemies, please. Oh shit, they've got protect on, haven't they? Fuck. so bad at that. Okay. Right, well, we can't mess about with... I think we do keep her in. I think we just get her to use the remedy on Tidus, because hopefully it doesn't take his haste away. Kind of difficult to know what to do, really. Strength defense isn't really going to help us in this. I guess we probably, can we slow you? Right, and then you, I think that's enough, is it? Down? No, you're like a tiny bit short, which is a real shame. So I guess we haste you, and then this time he will go down. Okay, everyone's hasted now, so have we got anything particularly exciting that we could do? Lowering all enemies' luck is not really what I had in mind. I think you just hit Seymour. Ah, right, okay. Right, well, don't do that again. How hard can you wallop that guy? Not nearly hard enough. Right, okay. So it's Lulu and only Lulu. Can we do as much with fire here? Right. Well, okay, well, in that case, just get Riku to keep stealing from them. Class. Yeah. Waka hasn't had a go yet. Oh, Waka.
Maester, we must stop this. Ah, this can't be happening.
It's happening. Oh, congratulations. Potent. Ooh, elixir. Very underwhelming. Can't select the right one. Oh shit, we could have killed him ages ago. Never mind. Right. at this point, you come and talk to him.
You may be a maester, but I will still fight.
Your eyes, they burn with resolve. Beautiful.
Great. Fine. Well, we'll keep trying to steal things because that's kind of what we do. Can we get R on him? Do you have magic break yet? You do have magic break. Does it work on him? Okay, well. That was me. Oh, fair enough.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima.
Right. Now, Anima I would expect to hit like a truck. So... well, the design on Anima is not bad, to be fair.
Yuna, the new Aeon.
Yeah. Yuna. I don't know if the new Aeon's
Oh, Faith, lend me strength.
necessarily the Aeon that's going to mostly help us, but... but it is the most attractive of the Aeons, so at least there's that. Okay, well, controlling its movement seems like a good idea. I still can't remember the actual order in which we do this. You know, you're meant to block certain things and not block others. Don't know. Anima's gathering power. Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep doing this. I don't think Anima heals, and I've... yeah, I'm not sure that... oh, hold on. Goes into overdrive when its gauge charges up. Goes into overdrive when its gauge charges up. Okay, well, like I said, I don't think it's a fire attack, so I think we just kind of have to keep doing that, knowing that it's probably going to end us. I mean, to be fair to Shiva, she's done a pretty decent chunk of damage, but this might as well be on rails as far as I'm aware. Because, yeah, she's going to get the overdrive. Now, Diamond Dust will not kill Anima. Anima will use her overdrive, presumably after this. Last long. Oh, looks like it's going to take more than that. Let's get past. So, unfortunately, Shiva, while you did very well, right. Sorry, I know this might be suicidal, but I just need to know. Right. He's immune. The plan basically is to try and get her up there and then summon. So I think we'll go Lulu. And I think we'll go Black Magic Thundara, hopefully. Oh, okay. Well, that was weird.
That power that defeated Anima, it will be mine.
Pathetic noise there at the end. Right, let's get Lulu out. Sorry, Yuna out. Actually, no, let's get... While you're here, can we cure you? Because you're looking a bit ropey. You just keep doing your magic break. That's what anyone ever cares about. I surely can't silence it. I think Kamari's got... I mean, I think he's just got infinite MP. I don't think it really helps us. I think he'll hit particularly hard. And yeah, Riku. Right, okay. Okay. Well, Aaron, there's not really much for it, unfortunately. You need to do that. So it looks like Riku's going to come out. We'll have to get Yuna back in. Yuna? Old Captain One Sleeve needs to... Kamari? Maybe? Yeah, half damage. And then I think possibly just white magic cure Kamari. Yep, fine, that's a reasonable chunk of damage, but he was obviously the one we would rather he didn't hit, but it shouldn't matter anyway.
You would pity me now?
Seymour! What happened here?
What have I done?
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all. Seymour struck first, he's the bad guy.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
No, stop! Stay away from him, traitors!
Traitors.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
It won't be that easy. Let's get out of here.
So do we not do the ice thing? Like... Animals and lances, eh? Oh, and it's Shiva who's introduced rather unceremoniously, if I do say so myself. Cool. Yeah, maybe that makes a bit more sense in the plot, to be fair. If you were screaming out that, like, no, it gets better, yeah, it's like, okay, well, to be fair, that did get better. More health for Kamari, more agility for Kamari, which is very nice. This will take him following down Riku. I don't think he necessarily needs to do that. I think once he gets Smug, what's the... Here comes the game. I guess the agility... No, imagine the agility and the strength. No, wait, he's got an extra point. I don't know what to do. I don't get to decide yet, anyway. You know. Oh, wait, shoulder machine. Right, fine, so she'd have to go. Okay, cool. Let us save. So one of these ways, I'm sure that we have to do the pushing things around here. Maybe do we have to push things around to get out? Anyway, at least this plot with Seymour felt a bit more. I don't know what the word is. Feels a bit more together now. There we go. Thought you were escaping it. Yeah, indeed, yeah. Like, things you should never, ever, 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 ever say. Anyway. Right, so we can't jump across there, that's fine. Right. Oh god, lenses are changing as well. Right, so we have to break up those bits in order to gain access to them. Fine. What's this? A Macalania sphere. Aye. Right, so we have to take the spheres that are powering things and then... presumably just stuff that in there. No. Okay. Yeah, this is... Now I remember why I enjoy this one so much. Right, can we... try this again? Okay, so... there is a sphere-shaped recess. Yes, insert this. Okay, good. Alright, and then we push this against here and it goes donk. And then we push that over there, it's going against that. Push it over there, it's going over that. So I think we just actually have to push it to the side, don't we? No, because it's going to go over that. Although that sometimes works. Although right now I'd take it if we just managed to get a push on it. Okay. Oh, hello. You notice that? A glyph sphere. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll take that. And we'll pop that in here. And, would you believe it? Absolutely nothing happened. Right, fantastic. Do nothing. We need to go and stand on this thing, get our closing. Ah, so maybe... okay, well if we're going to put a glyph somewhere, I guess it would be up there. So is that the only one that's got a thing in? Okay. Well, what if the Macalania sphere goes here, and look at that. Clearly some kind of genius. Right, okay. So the glyph sphere can go in here for now. Is that so? Okay, great. So it feels like, did we just push it straight off there and it went? Is that going into that, or is that? Oh, for God's sake! Just so infuriating to push it. Right, is that going to hit? No. Right, it just misses. Okay, that's okay. I can get used to this. Right, just for science. I didn't have high hopes for this. Okay, night night. But now, this is where the true genius of the operation cracks in. Because if we push this way, I think it was this way we haven't gone. Perfect. What we can do is push it up this way, and then... wait a second, is there a lower floor here? I'm going to push this off the edge anyway, because, you know, what else do I do in my life? Look at it go. Gorgeous. See you later. Right. Right, yeah. Is there a way to go down to the lower level? Does that... so I guess we have to destroy the ice or some shit for that. Or was that ice serving a purpose? Might have been. Right, okay. Try this. This is going to be incredibly slow and pondersome. But if this goes here, and now we can push, we can try and push this here, fish, and then bash, and that slides its ass down there. Right. Let's do nothing for now until we figured out what that's actually causing. Right, so we've got a thing there. Sphere shaped recess, okay, very nice. And we've got the bottom of the other pillar. So this is all that's under here. Should we take this? Yeah, why not? I don't feel like this is the right one, but we'll try. No. No. That's definitely not the right one, but we'll try it anyway, just general science. Oh! Ah! Right, and then we go and we get this one here powers the ice, which lets us go down there. Okay, so that needs to stay, at least for now. So, we need that for now. And we need to get, so we need to go and get the, does this one still have the ice in? It does, right. We don't need you. We need, I'm quite sure what that does. Insert that. Nothing, so and then what was the, was there anything down this end? No, I think that's just all above the top, so okay. So whatever thing can go in there, like what's this? Cool, and then thanks to the camera angle, it's impossible to freaking see. I guess we'll go up top. So we've got one more there. Ooh, look at that. So we need the final thing, ice thing going there. But there is the question of what goes in that remaining one, and indeed where the, oh, that's, no, we had the destruction sphere. Okay, yeah, well, we need you. Okay, you've served your purpose, I guess. Right, that final step, which I'm sure is so obvious to everyone else, but not to me. We've got an ice thing there, we've got a glyph sphere there. Ah, right, okay. Oh, that's tricky. So, we need to go and get this out of here. No, no. We go down here. We stick this in here. We get this an almighty shove this way. And then we use the other one to get across. Now we've done everything. Although we're still sat on this. So I feel like it had something. I feel like it oh, well, whatever. I guess we could put that in there. Okay, that was good. Well, yeah, I'm lacking any meaningful answer on this one. If I find the final sphere, then I'll go and put it in that thing down there, but otherwise I'm just going to leave. And I know that may be disappointing, but let me be clear, this entire thing is quite disappointing. Yeah, okay, great. What does that mean? Do I want to stand on that? It's telling me to stand on it, but it's like if I stand on it, it's going to reset everything, isn't it? Ah, no. Yeah. What's that done? No, it's just reset this bit. Oh. Right, okay. Do we get... Wait, no. No, 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 no. Oh, although there is a save point there. Oh, why would you do this to me? I guess at least we know what we're doing this time, but there will be ample amounts of time to forget what we're doing. So there is nothing in that one. And oh no, that's just a nice thing. I might as well take it. Although I'm not. Well, yeah, we might as well take it. If it doesn't do anything to leave it there. It feels strange that that's not the one. We'll rejig. Oh, God. It's like if you haven't played this game, like the controls in here are just fucking obnoxious. The other thing that we could do, I suppose, is did we ever put a thingy sphere in here? So no. We could potentially put. It's not going to be a glyph, like the glyph sphere in there, is it? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to fucking just look it up out of curiosity. Very good. Yeah, just tell me. Okay. Oh, what's this? Alright. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, fine, okay. Yeah, so we got all that far. We got to the lower level of place. Pillar, yeah. Fine. Yeah. Oh right, so we did need to get to the full. Right, okay, let's just get first to the ice pathway then. Do nothing, right, and then so it was at least happening after that point. Right, which is good. Okay, so did we leave anything? We need the ice crystal from across the way to go down there. Again, I've said it before, I mean, maybe it's personal preference, maybe you really like these things. I don't like these puzzles because, like, I don't think it does a good job of setting out when the puzzles or when the various elements of the puzzle are dealt with. And that might be like, you might look at them like and be thinking like, oh, you know, but surely that makes it interesting, Kajar. I don't think it does. Oh, fuck's sake, I forgot to put that back. To say nothing of the fact that this is unskippable, like, long, drawn out oh my fucking lord. And you hammer in like the cross key to just desperately the cross button so that you don't have to freaking deal with it. But that just makes you more likely to accidentally pick it up. Just fucking get on with it. Like, they could at least speed the damn animation up each time you go through it. Anyway. Right, so in actual fact, we did the right thing standing on that. It was just that we accidentally pressed the thing. Okay, well maybe we'll stand on it. And now I know it's up to there. We'll try and figure this out. Or maybe I won't be bothered. Right, okay. Yeah. Right, so okay, push it down the pathway. Oh. Right, so right, I think I can probably figure this out for myself now. So I think we would have. Well, I've been faffing about with the. No, we probably got this one. There you are. It's 2 hours. It's going to be a longer episode. This one. I think we can just take this, shall we? Rather underwhelming piece of destruction. Do nothing just yet. Because I'm not sure that's the full treasure, is it? Yeah. Let's see. Right, so a little bit of confusion here, but did you you're not going to reanimate that, are you? No, okay, good. Right, so that did the look sphere, but like, was that it? Confusing. We're back in the pedestal now. Oh no, it's a pointless ending. Right, I see. Okay. So if we is it just the looks? Sorry, I'm so tired. I want to go to bed. Right, fine. Yeah, insert the sphere. Like, this doesn't feel like a good puzzle particularly, but whatever. No, it's not that. Which means you have to watch this for 50th freaking time. Please. And it's like, it's also, it's not the longest and most paid. There's one of them, I think it's in Bevel, that's just like, just fucking agonising. Like, I didn't mind them the first, well, no, even the first time, right? Right, so that's already the, oh right, so we have to put it, right, so what's in this? This is in this, right, okay, so we have to insert that. Like, if there were little mini puzzles, just like and I know it's like, this is kind of just a thing with the Final Fantasy series. But I think I can just push that down. Like, nothing can be fast paced. Everything has to be drawn out in some bloody agonising way. Like, I don't care. Right, now we have to be very, very, very careful that we do not accidentally walk backwards as the controls shift again. You know. Just put that in there. Right. Okay. Easy. Easy. Okay. Is everybody at full health? Yeah.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Jiskel's sphere! We can show it to them!
You mean this?
Hey!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Away! Run!
Yeah, and that's what we'll do. But sure. No. Right, we'll save here, but we'll escape. Only 19 hours. So I thought this section was kind of okay, as like the way it's phrased. What's this? Okay, well, two of them. 3 of them? No. Right, Monster B. This will do fine. Oh, God. I suppose you can at least take them down one. I wish her face is awfully reflective. But yes, the music and the being chased, it's yeah, kind of themed quite well. Yeah, I don't necessarily love the way the colour of Lulu's skin just reflects the area they're in. It's like a mirror. Flying thing? No. That thing. Oh, yeah. I don't particularly care. Yeah, yes, exactly. You said it all. I do recall it appearing like there were many, many more of them when I Oh, maybe it's this bit I'm remembering. Perhaps not. Most tedious of all the battles. Right, Whacker. Down. I used fear there, but
Farewell.
oh, maybe there's a secret path the other way. Take that. Yay. Okay. Yes. Riku, do you get a steal? Yeah, okay, good. Should have stolen from the flan, but never mind. Sleeping powder is not nothing. Kimari, you've not had a chance to do anything for ages, so let's see if we can't get you. Okay, well that didn't work. No, let's get Titus in. Let's see. See if Aaron. It's gonna fall to you after all, Lulu. Poultry amount of experience, but whatever. Okay, yeah, that was a lot more tense in my memory than it was in reality. Maybe we'll have something now. Oh, yes. Our boss. Right, well, first I would like it. What if we slow the boss? It's kind of hard to see what benefit that gives. I think let's start off with hasting Titus. Okay. That looks problematic. Wow, okay. So, Yuna... well, maybe we... No, I think what we'll do, we whack her. Phoenix down, old T-slice. I think we probably can afford to overdrive our own, so let's Bushido. Right, I don't know what the code is for this. This is going to be fun. Okay, that's actually easier than the other one. Good. Okay, well, you know, it would have been nice if if killing it would have made a blind bit of difference, but I suppose, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go Grand Summon Ifrit. Just ideally. I mean, you can turn the cutscenes down, and the problem is if you turn the cutscenes down, it feels like you're sort of missing out on the spectacle of it somehow. Like, he just throws a right. Oh, maybe it's his final thing. Right, okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello. I think we can get another one of these. Well, Ifrit providing fantastic value for money if a somewhat uninvolving combat experience. There he goes, it's fine though. That's what he's meant to do. Fortunately, we're rather up against it here. Vendigo. Lulu. Okay, so 2,000, but yeah. Can we work it? Is it possible to Dark Buster? Yeah, what about that? Does it work? Yeah. Riku. Let's go stealing. Not really worth the effort. Kamara, have you hit it yet? Okay, let's go back to Worker and try Dark Buster again. Good. Yuna's definitely had a pop. I don't think Lulu's actually had a hit yet. So yeah, it's actually perfect because if it darks him, and it does, we don't have to worry. Otherwise, just carry on. Aaron might get the kill. Such an uncomfortable looking way to stand. Right. Just remembered we've got all that gear I didn't even look at.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
We're under the lake ice, aren't we?
Yeah.
Look, that's the bottom of the temple.
Such a weird relationship with the...
We've fallen a long way. So now we're the traitors that killed a maester.
Maybe, possibly worry about other things. Right, whatever. Let's just get the Svergrid done. So, did Riku get Mug? No, Riku's soon to get Mug. It is Kamari who is the lucky soul who's going to beat her to the punch. Aaron, extra defense, sure. Extra strength, that's much better. Extra health is always nice. Lou, extra defense, always nice. On both fronts, so yeah. Defensive for her, but we'll take it. What's that around the corner? Bio, yeah. Get to play the bio game. Whacker, if this is a good strength, I'll be. It's 2. I'll take it. Tydos. Go on. Huge evasion. Yeah, oh, it's agility, but still. What's going up? Okay, so yeah, more powerful. Oh, I think it's just slow that affects everything. And behind here is a 4. I don't think 3 for 4 is necessarily the greatest play. Oh, it's time to decide with you. I think we get those 3s and double back. I think. It's going to be a very indecisive one. What's her 3? Quick hit is just kind of okay. We would take her into what land? Haste and things. We need her just going where she's going. We haven't dealt with equipment in ages, so let's have a look and see, even though almost all be useless. Yeah, I thought so. Strength and initiative looks good to me. Piercing and strength. Piercing poison touch arguably worth more, but no, that's fine. Do I want you warded against Berserk? Like, I almost feel like it would be kind of advantageous for you to be. Lightning proof seems like I'd get more value from it, so I'll do that. Lightning ward isn't going to matter so much now you're where you are. SOS region, MP and health. What's yellow bangle? So we've already got health, so lightning ward for MP. SOS region. It's kind of lame, honestly. Is it? Everything she's got's kind of lame. How much health has she got? No, I think I'd rather just she has the health. Stone ward is nice. Stone proof is better, but you haven't got anything better. Poison such is still probably the play. Whoops. Cacti scope is yet to be beaten. Baroque sword. Whoa! Why the hell are we using Baroque sword when Brotherhood is that? I guess maybe we didn't want Water Strike? But like... yeah. Magic defense and poison ward is the better. Ooh. I do like proof. It doesn't crop up terribly often, but I do like proof. Red armor, still a long way off being beat by anything. Piercing sensor and strength plus 10 is pretty amazing, actually. I can't remember. I mean, if Lulu's got the thing. Silent strike. I think just having you hit really hard is just kind of great. Magic plus 5. Can we beat that? Nope. Serum ring. HP plus 10. And silence ward has got to beat that. Right, fantastic. I'll save the game there. Yeah. It was, yeah, it was okay. That episode, 2.5 hours. It's alright. I think the Seymour setup maybe is bad, and it's gonna go into more weird places later that are sort of set up again by these like a story pulled together from the cutscenes rather than the other way around. Nevertheless, I think it came to a bit more afterwards. There's more of a sort of sense of what's happening. I'm still not fond of Seymour as a character. Like I do think he's a bit cheap next to some of the heavier elements. Again, we're under the lake now, so we're underwater again. Again, this game's weird relationship with water. I think these areas are better the first time. The whole game it's best the first time around, I think. Like it's not completely devoid of meaning in future playthroughs. You know, like we talked about, like Final Fantasy IX doesn't really have anything for playthrough 2. It's just not. It's a one playthrough game. It's not littered with the same foreshadowing, or it's not even foreshadowing, but like retrospective. It's just not as reflective, I guess, is what I mean to say. So So yeah, there's more of that going on with 10, but it's still better the first time around. We're still in this, and I think it gets perhaps even more so in this next part, like this sort of dream-like plot and world and journey, which is I think, you know, a very, very deliberate move in terms of the design. I think it is meant to be that way. Or if it isn't meant to be that way, then I think it's fortuitous that it works out that way. But it does mean that, like, you know, having gone through this, you know, twice before in my life, and, well, no, 3 times before in my life, and one of them in the last 4 years. I can't remember the order of things that come. After here, it gets woolly in my mind. At some point, we'll go off to the desert to see the Al Bhed. That happens. Obviously, you know, there's Zanakan's a way off. There's the mountain bit, Mount Gagazet, but I don't really remember how we get there or the order. It's so I'm interested in, because I you know, the last time I played this, I played it on my own. I played it just for pleasure. I was like, oh, let's fire out Final Fantasy X again, and it was a mixed bag. So why couldn't I remember the stuff? It's possible I was just drunk, you know, like that would be a very me thing to do. But I think there's more to it than that. I think it's the you know, the way the world map is it's just very ethereal in terms of, like, you know, the amount of contact you have with it, and even when you have it, it's literally ethereal, and it's like very hard to see on screen. So it doesn't necessarily anchor you to places in the same way, and the biomes that they're going through as part of this, they're it's not like the sort of natural journey of something like Lord of the Rings, where it's like you are going through similar biomes that might change slightly. It's like, no, this is like, you know, we're in Fantasyland, like, you know, we're, you know, in like a tropical savanna thunder plains, and then suddenly we're in, you know, the Arctic, and then, like, now we're under a lake, and, you know, all manner of stuff going on. The bosses that we've done, I didn't mind. There's a bit of thought that went into Seymour and to there's a bit of thought that goes into Seymour and into the Vindigo fight, so I don't mind those. Obviously all the other fights are garbage, but they established that from the off. What do you think of the video? What do you think of the game? What's your thoughts thus far? How are you enjoying pulling it apart? there's also the other thing, and it's kind of difficult this because like for all I put these warnings at the start of like we're going to deconstruct this and there's going to be spoilers and blah blah blah. There'll be somebody, I'm sure eventually, who watches this playthrough as their introduction to Final Fantasy X, and so I am trying to arrange my thoughts in such a way that I think that people who have played the game will infer my feelings on wider things while also not outright saying what's going to happen. And hopefully I'm threading the needle with that. Because, like I say, for all the warnings, like, it's relatively cheap to just not spoil things for folks. But think back again to that person who responded in the comments. Kudos to them once again for really being careful not to spoil for other people, which I thought was great stuff. Well done, you. I need to do more of this in quick succession because I need to get back on the bike thing. Although I don't know that the bike is actually that. Like it. I think with the bike, when I'm playing it and doing this, it's definitely good to do something on the bike, and to have a poodle for an hour as you play your game. I definitely recommend. But the way things were in the doctors, it's like maybe I need to. Maybe I need to be doing more effort than can be done. Just sort of chatting, maybe, and need to look at some more. But anyway, I don't know why I'm even telling you that. Nothing to do with the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye bye.